Hello, it's 6 p.m. here on Adoa Television. My name is Nafa Alikwaku. In the next 1 hour, I'll be bringing you the news bulletin ranging from local news from sports, business, entertainment, and some international news. The news is proudly brought to you by Adoatv Roofing Sheet, Migo Drinking Water, and Blue City Ties and Accessories. Now let's look at some stories that will pop up today. Now, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana celebrates Easter with the Anglican Church of the Most Holy Trinity Cathedral here in Accra. And Majority Leader and Minister for Parliamentary Affairs, Honorable Osei Mensah Bonsu, has expressed his displeasure on some members of the NDC appointed by the Speaker of Parliament. St. Michael's and All Angels Church has donated items worth 10,000 cedis to the Kolebu Teaching Hospital and the Kolebu Polyclinic. In sports, North Korea is set to miss Tokyo Olympics. Thanks for joining us on Facebook, Adoatv Ghana. For more news, you can log on to our website, adoanewsonline.com. The Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, graced the August occasion, which was held on Sunday, 4th April 2021, at the Holy Trinity Cathedral in Accra. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia crossed religion to deliver a summarized sermon about the agony of Jesus Christ for the atonement of sins, which, according to him, should be a guiding determination for all to give out their best for God and humanity.
I'm most blessed, most honored to have this wonderful welcome by the church. The General Secretary of the MPP, Mr. John Boydu, the Greater Accra Regional Chairman of the MPP, Chairman Divine Otu Agohom, the Greater Accra Mayor, Honorable Mohamed Ni Ajay Sowa, Honorable Mavis Nkansa Boydu, MP, Ifijasachre East. We have Honorable Paul Chumberma, MP, Doma East. Then we have Honorable Ni Kwaite Titus Glover, former Deputy Minister and former MP, Tema East. Dr. Bernard Okoboy, former Deputy Minister of Health and former MP for Lejokuku. Honorable Neil Lantate Bannerman, immediate past parliamentary candidate, Ododo Dio. Chairman Raymond Ntuana Tete, MPP Chairman of Ododo Dio. And we have Honorable Ni Bedu, who is also of the Procurement Authority, Public Procurement Authority. So you see that we have brought a very strong force to worship with you today, and it shows the importance we attach to today. Bishop and the church, thank you so much, Bishop, for this very thought-provoking sermon and the very issues that the Bishop has raised. I think with such a sermon, we don't have to add more. We just have to imbibe it and take it home. So I wouldn't be very long, lest we forget anything. It's such a beautiful sermon. We are here this morning to visit with you and to share with you the joy in the celebration of Easter. For all Christians, it is the resurrection of the King of yesterdays, today, and days to come. Throughout history, the story of the death and the resurrection of Jesus Christ is what affirms the faith of Christians in God, that weeping may endure for the night, but joy cometh in the morning. Psalm 30, verse 5. So, we may have to endure coronavirus, but we pray by the grace of God that we will celebrate its end before too long. We all know from the Bible the agony and pain and humiliation Jesus had to go through to atone for our sins. And this should be a guiding determination for us all to give of our best for God and country. There's no greater gift someone can give to you than to die for you. Die for you. That's amazing. Someone has given their lives for you. And so we all should be thankful for that gift. We all know that Jesus is the Messiah. Jesus is the Savior. He gave his life, but we all can agree on one thing, that Jesus will come back again and save this world, for he's the Savior. He will be coming back. So, my dear brothers and sisters, I want to use this opportunity to ask that we continue to pray for this country, because this country, God has made it a special country on this continent. It's a very special country. You don't realize it until you leave this country. Then you are in a hurry to come back, because the way we live together is unlike any other country. And we have peace, and it's important that we continue to pray for the peace of this country, for the brotherliness, for the togetherness. And we should continue to love one another, because if you think about Jesus, it's really all-encompassing love. Love. And we should extend that love to one another. That love to the less fortunate, the love to the poor, the sick, the vulnerable, the destitute. That is how we can build a nation that includes everybody.
The Lord Bishop of the Anglican Diocese of Accra, Right Reverend Dr. Daniel Sylvanus Mensah Toto, during the Easter Day Divine Service in a sermon taken from 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 15 to 19, spoke emphatically on the resurrection power of Jesus Christ. He also made mention of the submission and surrender of mortals to Christ, whom we have to reflect because he's a man of humility, patience, and integrity.
Evil desires, avarice, greed, covetousness, selfishness, nepotism, all those things. Put all this away if truly you have been risen with Christ. And if those of us here in this very cathedral should imbibe this, Ghana will be one of the cleanest countries. Because the God we serve is the God of what? Cleanliness.
Ago, good people of Ghana. Here are some safety measures on prevention of coronavirus. 1. Cover your mouth with tissue when you cough or sneeze. Dispose of tissue into a bin immediately you cough into it, and wash your hands with soap and running water. Avoid shaking hands and use sanitizers as often as you can. Signs and symptoms of coronavirus include fever, cough, sneezing, and difficulty in breathing. Should you experience any of these, or for more inquiries, please contact 0558 439 868. That's 0558 439 868, or call 0509 497 700. That's 0509 497 700.
Remember to always wash your hands with soap and running water.
This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health, the Ghana Health Service, and partners.
Blue City is a manufacturer and supplier of high-quality fashion accessories. We design and make quality bow ties, flying ties, lapel pins, ladies' brooches, fabric necklaces, African wares, and so much more for your weddings, schools, institutions, bands, choir, singing groups, individuals, and so many more. We use both African print and foreign fabrics to make your beautiful accessories for you. Oh yeah! Contact us via call or WhatsApp or SMS on 0240 926 564. Locate us at Odoko Official Town opposite Emils Preparatory School. Check us out on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Blue City Fashion. Blue City, creativity and style.
Numun super na wanya pomuden. Se wo ba numun so a, hwe hu ni se eye mega purified mineral water. Eye nso a yeto ni baby pa. Asaso ni so se kroje. Se wo nya mega purified mineral water bogu ubu a, wo see you manumun super. Mega mineral water de edanso. Esan say the modern technology so na ye. Ede na nkabia ni atri. Mega purified mineral water. Bacteria na mhen wa berem. Eye very hygienic. Obia di wadanse. Mega mineral water neatly packaged with 500 ml bottles mu. Na wani bosua na ukon donsio. Ubenya Migo purified mineral water to bebia. To phone call Dodo wa Amount Frotipa Junction. And now for 050 7055 409 and now 055 392 1088. Migo purified mineral water. Akona kono.
Now, still on the Easter festivities, the Anglican Church in Kolegon, as part of their annual Easter donation to the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, has this year donated items worth 10,000 cedis to the Kolebu Teaching Hospital and the Kolebu Polyclinic. The ritual, which has been performed for the past 20 years, saw this year's donations, which included food items, toiletries, and 3 brand new wheelchairs for the Kolebu Polyclinic on Easter Sunday. According to the church, they realized that they must help people in the community and, most importantly, the less privileged and vulnerable, to bring them joy. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, only a few members, with 2 clergy and the Venerable Antonio Nelson, the parish priest, presented the items to the management and patients of the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. And let's go up to the Savannah region, where the 45th edition of the Gonja Land Youth Association Annual Congress has been held over the week. The meeting this year saw the attendance of high-profile dignitaries, including the Vice President of the Republic, His Excellency Mahamudu Bawumia. The theme for this year's edition was Beyond Election 2020, Uniting Gonja Land for Rapid Socio-Economic Development. The Vice President, in his address, said the Akufo-Addo administration has, under his 4-year tenure, been able to complete 631 projects, with some 125 currently ongoing. The following report was filed by our Savannah regional correspondent, Salifu Adam.
The Gonja Youth Association, which was formed in the year 1947, has held its 45th annual meeting. The association's whose aim is to empower the youth of Gonja traditional area on how to utilize their human and material resources, this year held its meeting once again to sensitize its members on what opportunities this year has for them. The meeting saw attendance of chiefs of the Gonja traditional area and high-profile government officials, including the Vice President of Ghana, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. The Vice President in his address said, the Savannah region, as government promised, has seen 631 projects completed and some 125 still ongoing.
At the number of projects that we have done in the Savannah region over the last 4 years, we have completed 631 projects with 155 currently ongoing.
He also said the construction of the Bupe, Daboya, and Yampe Bridge have already been awarded as a contract and is set to start by June or July this year.
So, going to rehabilitate the Bupe Bridge and the Yampe Bridge. Those two are going to be rehabilitated. In fact, they are going to be rebuilt, and the contracts for those have already been awarded. Most dear to my heart is the Daboya Bridge, and it has been awarded. I just spoke to the contractors to seek confirmation before I make this statement, and they tell me the designs will soon be completed and they will start construction of the Daboya Bridge by June or July this year. And really open up agriculture, because from Daboya you will now have a road to Mankargo, also another road going all the way to Yagaba, so that agriculture and farming activities across the north as a whole will be very, very much improved. Of President Akufo-Addo, the Savannah region has strong representation in the second-term cabinet. Today, your son, Honorable Abu Jinapo, my dear brother, and member of the Damango constituency, has a seat at the cabinet table as the minister for the crucial Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources.
Addressing the assemblage, the president of the Gonja Youth Association, Mr. Mohammed Amin, advised members of the association, especially the youth, to use their social media influence and productive initiatives and not to write others down.
Uniting Gonja for accelerated socio-economic development. The National Executive Committee of Gonjaland Youth Association assumed office in April 2019 in Damango, serves to the utmost duty of serving each and every member of this association. Garba Chairman, it has become the tradition of this association that each year during the Easter period we celebrate our annual congress and deliberate upon issues that affect Gonjaland. It is unfortunate that we were unable to meet last year. Coherent, sustained, and collaborative framework, uprightness, and integrity, and not to hide under the cover of social media to disrespect elders and chiefs in this area, and Ghana as a whole. I wish to take the opportunity to pay tribute to all my predecessors and all members of this association who have been very supportive to the national executives and the Gonja Traditional Council for peace, unity, mutual respect, fairness, equity, and justice in Gonjaland. May God bless Gonjaland. God bless Gonja Traditional Council. God bless Gonjaland Youth Association.
He also said the association's mandate to maintain peace in the region has led to the formation of the Land Disputes Committee to prevent future land disputes and degradation in the region. For Adoatv, I am Salifu Adam, Savannah region.
And to recommend possible solutions to that effect. The association has accordingly adopted a statement on the issues relating to land disputes in Gonjaland, and we have submitted same to the Gonja Traditional Council for consideration. The association has put together a proposal to solicit for support from the Ministry of Agriculture and the Northern Development Authority to roll out a community-based farming model, which would in turn create jobs for the youth in the area. That's Kapandeura in the Salaga North District has given the association 1,000-acre land in his traditional area for this purpose. Garba Chairman, we are also concerned about the consistent damage to the environment in Gonjala, based on the indulgence of all members and the government to look into this matter and address it accordingly. Garba Chairman, we are
Now, the Majority Leader and the Minister for Parliamentary Affairs, Osei Mensah Bonsu, has lamented that the politicization of Parliament by the Speaker, Right Honourable Alban Sumana Bagbin, is turning the House into an enclave for the National Democratic Congress. Speaking in an interview, the MP for Swami revealed that Bagbin, after his election as the Speaker of the 8th Parliament, has gone ahead to appoint 6 known NDC members into different positions. Mr. Mensah Bonsu disclosed that Mr. Alban Bagbin has brought in Mr. Kofi Atto, the Vice Chairman of the party, as an advisor, and has also brought in 2 former MPs to come and serve as advisors. He added that the General Secretary of the NDC is now on the Parliamentary Service Board, as well as Gehat Mensah, who is also coming to the Speaker's office. Mr. Mensah Bonsu said that inasmuch as he has no qualms with the qualification of Asiedun Ketia or his personality, he is, however, unhappy with his appointment on the Parliamentary Service Board, as he is as General Secretary of the NDC. The Majority Leader also said the appointment of Asiedun Ketia will have a negative impact on the integrity of Parliament, even though he knew that he is an intelligent person and can contribute to the development of Parliament. He is scared that his position as the General Secretary of the party may affect his performance in Parliament. The New Patriotic Party in the Savannah region has held its annual youth forum over the week in Damongo. This year's meeting was themed Empowering the Youth Through Job Creation, the Role of Our Leaders. The forum ended with the assurance that the Savannah Regional Minister says that Sparks soldiers are in the book of government when it comes to employment.
Under the theme, Empowering Youth Through Job Creation, the Regional Minister for Savannah Region, Honorable Jibril Hamazu, has said the youth wing of the New Patriotic Party have not been neglected by government, and that the government is aimed at creating jobs for party foot soldiers.
Government agenda for the 4 years, and has had an opportunity speaking with the Vice President. He personally told me that whatever programs that are going to be put in place for the last 4 years of Nanado's tenure is to make sure that jobs are created for party foot soldiers. He made it clear. It was a one-on-one discussion.
Explaining further, the government in his 2021 budget introduced new taxes which will help create employment for people in the private sector.
And that is not surprising. In creating jobs, those of you who have read the budget into details and who knows a lot about taxes, when government decides to reduce taxes, it means the government is empowering the private sector to create jobs, so that the private sector will grow very fast and therefore can create jobs and employ people. But looking at the budget that has been read out by the Majority Leader, you can clearly see that the government has, on the other side, increased taxes. The essence of the government increasing the taxes is to make sure that government is able to employ people in the public sector. And that is the reason why taxes have been increased. And so the rest assured that the way the economy is going, the way taxes have been at least raised in some sectors, it is to boost job creation in this country. And therefore, don't let the previous years, what has happened, at least that period.
The regional chairman for the MPP in the Savannah region, Mr. Sulemana Idrisu, also said the contribution of the youth of the Savannah region cannot be underrated, hence their concerns will be addressed.
To my youth organizers, strongest, I want to stand before you to thank you for the hard work that you people exhibited during the registration and the elections. In fact, sometimes when I remember, it makes me cry.
Mr. Akati, the MPP youth organizer for the Savannah region, in an interview with Salifu Adam, our Savannah regional correspondent, also said,
I've realized that some youth leaders have been given some specific positions. They were given the positions just for us, the youth, to know that we can also get there. We will be inspired by their activities, by their work, by, let me say, their posture and the way they adhere to the issues that borders the youth. So we are drawing inspiration from such appointments and the input they are bringing on the table. And we think that this group of people should also ensure that they invest a little bit in the youth, such that the youth can begin to have confidence in them and in their work as well. Together we shall all grow. They are all politicians. When they call you, today I need money to do this, you see, you would give because it's the first time. The next day, the money will reduce. You get me? And we need to undertake some political activities to grow the party in the region. So we think that no, we, instead of relying on our big men to give us money, why not starting some things on our own, such that at least we can also put our hands into our own coffers to run the activities of the youth in the region.
For Adoatv, I am Salifu Adam from the Savannah region.
Coming up is business news, where we'll bring you some updates concerning the Ghana card and the tin merging.
Blue City is a manufacturer and supplier of high-quality fashion accessories. We design and make quality bow ties, flying ties, lapel pins, ladies' brooches, fabric necklaces, African wares, and so much more for your weddings, schools, institutions, bands, choir, singing groups, individuals, and so many more. We use both African prints and foreign fabrics to make your beautiful accessories for you. Oh yeah! Contact us via call or WhatsApp or SMS on 0240-926-564. Locate us at Odoko Official Town opposite Emils Preparatory School. Check us out on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Blue City Fashion. Blue City, creativity and style.
Yeni Masatek, so your kunini or roofing industry nim, enti, Saudi roofina, now what Jen Asatek. Asatek will quality long span roofing sheeter, a sign nail free, Tresse, and here Saudi that Wabomu, now so a team would down so. Pampe, Alframa, and a home and to me. Asatek quality long span roofing sheets with beautiful bright colors with anti-fading and anti-rusting properties. Tresse, every nache name Panso, enti warmer 30-year warranty. Terms and conditions apply. Asatek quality long span roofing sheet dear. Eyama debia, say a warehouse, school, hotel, hospital, sorry, and now say a wawufi. Use Asatek quality nail free long span roofing sheet to be now what dano be jinaso na yino. wɔyɛ delivery services papa bi a ɛmfa ho ne fa kwan wɔ Asatec bɛma wɔ sa kan order between 3 and 5 working days. Wɔwɔ VIP delivery services so a 1 day pɛ na wɔ sa kan. Hwehwɛ Asatec akyiri kwan wɔ Tamakon 82 Meridian Road wɔ ne Cocoa Board Warehouse na bɛn Takrade Efie Kuma number 9 wɔ bɛn Efie Kuma Fidelity Bank no Volta region so wɔ Akache Tatome GN Bank nkyɛn hɔ pɛ. Asatec, sheltering you for life.
Ago, good people of Ghana. Here are some safety measures on prevention of coronavirus. 1. Cover your mouth with tissue when you cough or sneeze. Dispose of tissue into a bin immediately you cough into it and wash your hands with soap under running water. Avoid shaking hands and use sanitizers as often as you can. Signs and symptoms of coronavirus include fever, cough, sneezing, and difficulty in breathing. Should you experience any of these, or for more inquiries, please contact 0558 439 868. That's 0558 439 868. Or call 0509 497 700. That's 0509 497 700.
Remember to always wash your hands with soap and running water.
This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health, the Ghana Health Service, and partners.
Numu supa na wanya pomuden. Se wo be numu su a, hwe hu ni se eye Migo purified mineral water. Eye nsu a yetu ni baby pa. Asaso ni so se kroje. Se wonya Migo purified mineral water bogu ubu a, wo see you manumu supa. Migo mineral water de edanso. Esan say the modern technology so na ye. Ede na nkabia ni atri. Migo purified mineral water. Bacteria na mhenu aberem. Eye very hygienic. Obia di wadanse. Migo mineral water neatly packaged for 500 ml bottles mu. Na wani bosua na wokon donsio. Wobanya Migo purified mineral water to bebia. To phone call dodo wa amount 40 per junction. Ana fre 050 7055 409 ana 055 392 1088. Migo purified mineral water. Akona kono.
Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Let's get some updates from the business desk. And the Ghana Revenue Authority has devised a strategy to translate the increased tax identification numbers TIN into revenue in the short term. The Commissioner General, Mr. Owusu Amwa, disclosed that the GRA is well aware of the growth in TIN, which has been achieved as a result of deliberate government policies geared at expanding tax revenue, which will go up automatically. He therefore added that there is a need for awareness creation and tax education before an action can be taken on the collection of taxes from persons.
Data from the Ghana Revenue Authority has shown that as of 2019, registered taxpayers stood at 3 million from 1.5 million in the previous year. The number again increased to about 6 million at the end of 2020. The major initiative quadrupled the figure since 2018 was the Coronavirus Alleviation Business Program Support Scheme managed by the National Board for Small-Scale Industries, NBSSI, now Ghana Enterprise Agency, which pushed macro, small and medium enterprises to register for TIN before accessing the funds. Increased taxpayers, according to the Commissioner General, as the TIN grows, the number of people who will be paying for taxes are expected to increase alongside, stating that the first step to increase a tax revenue is to widen the tax net. He is, however, optimistic that the growth in number would lead to a significant growth rate in the number of taxes collected from the general public. He further explained that there is a relationship between the number of Ghana cards that will become TIN and eventual transition into revenue. He, however, stressed again that there is a lot of effort that is needed to ensure the number are converted into revenues. Already pressure is mounting on the Ghana Revenue Authority to collect more revenue to support government's operation. New and adjust taxes have been introduced into the 2021 budget as a measure to shore up government revenue. Government is planning to raise at least 72.6 billion Ghana cedis in revenue to execute its business this year.
Card and tin measure tax analyst Francis Timori-Boy says the measure of the tin with the Ghana card for tax identification purposes by the Ghana Revenue Authority will not immediately or necessarily result in the exponential growth in the country's internally generated revenue. According to him, the growth will depend on how the Ghana Revenue Authority fully implements the use of the Ghana card for tax identification purposes.
Tax analyst Francis Timori-Boy has stated that though the initiative could turn things around for the country, the Ghana Revenue Authority should rather come up with an additional strategies to rope in more eligible taxpayers, especially those in the informal sector. He said, and I quote, "We have to remind ourselves that the fact that someone has a national card does not mean automatically the person would begin to walk to the Ghana Revenue Authority office and say they want to pay their taxes. The first step in the revenue enhancement is to be able to identify all eligible taxpayers," he said. He added that the Ghana Revenue Authority must ensure that those who identify as new taxpayers actually pay their taxes and strictly enforce to law that sanctions individuals who do not pay taxes to ensure that many people pay their taxes. It could be recalled that government announced the replacement of tin with the Ghana card as part of efforts to identify and rope in more eligible taxpayers, especially those in the informal sector, to enable organizations to easily share important data with the Ghana Revenue Authority. This process started on April 1, 2021 and is expected to see the country's domestic revenue increase. Meanwhile, the Ghana Revenue Authority says registration of the National Identification Authority (NIA) are currently stationed at 14 GRA offices across the country to register individuals who do not possess a Ghana card. After this period, it is expected that all existing tins will be replaced with the Ghana card PIN. An online portal has also been created on the GRA website for all existing taxpayers who have registered and have been issued with a Ghana card to link their card PIN to their TIN. Any taxpayer with a Ghana card is expected to present it at any GRA office to be registered as a taxpayer. For Adoa Business News, Nanyema Collison, Accra.
For our final story in business, the World Bank has released its latest updated outlook for Ghana's economy. Although it is the bank's projection that the debt-to-gross domestic product ratio could exceed 80% by 2023, it has dominated the headlines. The report provides cause for optimism as well. The statement added that indeed the COVID-19 crisis has substantially weakened Ghana's growth outlook. Prior to the pandemic, economic growth was projected at 5.8% for 2020 and about 5.5% over the medium term, 2020 to 2023. Inflation was expected to remain in single digits, and fiscal consolidation was expected to be sustained, with the overall fiscal deficit narrowing to 7.5% in 2019 to 6.4% of GDP in 2020 and about 5% of GDP by 2022. Ghana's external position was also expected to remain stable, with a current account deficit of 3.4 to 3.6% of GDP between 2020 and 2022, adequately financed by FDI as well as official and private capital inflow, with the marginal increase in reserves. The short-term outlook has deteriorated sharply with significant uncertainty around the medium-term pace of the economic recovery. Besides, a long-planned maintenance project for an oil field in Ghana is expected to reduce oil production in 2022. However, the latest report also identifies aspects of Ghana's economy that are promising, and indeed economic analysts are suggesting that this part of the report contributed to the retained confidence of bond investors on the international capital markets, as shown by the oversubscription of latest Eurobond in the economy. That ends our business news. We'll be right back with sports. Stay with us.
Yeni Masatek, so your kunini or roofing industry nim, enti, Saudi roofina, now what Asatek. Asatek or quality long span roofing sheeter, a science free, Tresse, and here so did Adoabomu, now so a team would down the soa, Pampe, and Frama, and a whom and to me. Asatek quality long span roofing sheets were beautiful bright colors with anti-fading and anti-rusting properties. Tresse, and Renache, Nam Panso, enti, warmer 30-year warranty, terms and conditions apply. Asatek quality long span roofing sheet dear. Eyama debia, say a warehouse, school, hotel, hospital, sorry, and now say a wawufi. Use Asatek quality nail free long span roofing sheet to be. Now what dando be jinaso, na yino. Or your delivery services, Papa Bia, and for wonderful Kwan Asatek Bema was can order between 3 and 5 working days. Or VIP delivery services and so one day pet now Osaka. Pressure Asatek a chill quine Watama Community 2, Meridian Road, when you could board warehouse, the paying Takrade, a few Kuma number 9, or pay a few Kuma Fidelity Bank no, Voter Regional so or Wakache Tatome, JN Bank and Chenhope. Asatek, sheltering you for life.
Numun supan na wanya pomuden se wo banum nso a hwe hunu se eye mega purified mineral water eye nso a yetu ni baby pa asaso ne so se kroje se wonya mega purified mineral water bogu ubu a wo see you manum nsupa mega mineral water de edanso esan say the modern technology so na aye ede na nkabia ne atri mega purified mineral water bacteria na mhen wa bewrem eye very hygienic obia di wadanse mega mineral water neatly packaged for 500 ml bottles mu na woni bosua na wo kon donsio wo benya mega purified mineral water to baby a to phone ko dodo wa amount 40 per junction ana fre 050 7055 409 ana 055 392 1088 mega purified mineral water akona kono.
Blue City is a manufacturer and supplier of high-quality fashion accessories. We design and make quality bow ties, flying ties, lapel pins, ladies' brooches, fabric necklaces, African wares, and so much more for your weddings, schools, institutions, bands, choir, singing groups, individuals, and so many more. We use both African prints and foreign fabrics to make your beautiful accessories for you. Oh yeah! Contact us via call or WhatsApp or SMS on 0240-926-564. Locate us at Odoko Official Town opposite Emil's Preparatory School. Check us out on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Blue City Fashion. Blue City, creativity and style.
Welcome back. Let's do some sports. And after a 1-month break, the Ghana Premier League returned with exciting games across the country. The Accra Hearts of Oak beat Aduana All-Stars 2-0 on match day 18 of the Ghana Premier League at the Accra Sports Stadium on Sunday. Victor Edu and Hafiz Adams' own goal ensured new coach Samuel Boadu, who made 2 wins out of 2 games. Great Olympics remains top of the league after they climbed to the summit with a 1-0 win over Midiama on Friday night. Hearts of Oak is third on the league log after dominating play in the opening half of the game. Hearts got their well-deserved goal inside 30 minutes through Victor Edu, who registered his 7th goal of the season when winger Patrick Razak was fouled in the box by defender Abdullahi, which resulted in the penalty. Hearts benefited from an own goal by Hafiz Adams in the 90th minute to seal victory and moved third on the league standings with 30 points. In Brekum, Stephen Amankona, who scored a goal on the 80th minute, helped Chelsea to a 2-1 victory against Legon Cities. 2 late goals from Emmanuel Ano and Emmanuel Owusu were enough to hand Liberty a 5th successive defeat in the league. Benjamin Bernard Boateng scored the only goal of the game in the Central Region derby to give Elmina Sharks all 3 points over local rivals Ebusia Dwarfs. It's a 2nd consecutive victory for Sharks' new coach, who took charge of the team at the end of February 2021. In Deu, departing Joseph Esso scored his 11th goal of the season for Dreams FC in a 1-1 draw at home to Inter Allies. Elsewhere, league leaders Karela United were held to a 1-1 draw at home to Ashanti Gold. It is only the 2nd time Karela have dropped points at home this season. On Saturday, 11 Wonders held Asante Kotoko to a 1-1 draw. Fabio Gama scored his first goal for the Porcupine Warriors, but Samuel Boachi's equalizer ensured the spoils were shared in Tichiman. Still in sports and on a foreign front, North Korea has announced that it will not take part in the Tokyo Olympics this year, saying the decision is to protect its athletes from COVID-19. The decision puts an end to South Korea's hopes of using the game to engage with the North amid stalled cross-border talks. In 2018, both sides entered a joint team at the Winter Olympics, which led to a series of historic summits. North Korea has withdrawn from the delayed 2020 Olympic Games to be staged in Tokyo. The announcement makes North Korea the first major country to skip the delayed 2020 Games because of the pandemic. The event is due to begin on 23rd July. This will be the first time North Korea will miss a Summer Olympics since 1988, when they boycotted the Seoul Games during the Cold War. The decision was made at the Olympic Committee meeting on 25th March, according to a report by the state-run site Sports in the DPRK. North Korea has taken stringent measures against the virus since it broke out last year. It shut off its borders in late January and later quarantined hundreds of foreigners in its capital. Since last year, trains and wagons have been forbidden to enter or leave North Korea, with most international passengers flights stopped as well. We'll be back after the break with some international news. Do stay with us.
Ago, good people of Ghana. Here are some safety measures on prevention of coronavirus. 1. Cover your mouth with tissue when you cough or sneeze. Dispose of tissue into a bin immediately you cough into it, and wash your hands with soap under running water. Avoid shaking hands and use sanitizers as often as you can. Signs and symptoms of coronavirus include fever, cough, sneezing, and difficulty in breathing. Should you experience any of these, or for more inquiries, please contact 0558 439 868. That's 0558 439 868, or call 0509 497 700. That's 0509 497 700.
Remember to always wash your hands with soap and running water.
This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health, the Ghana Health Service, and partners.
Numunsupa na wanya pomuden. Se wo benum nsu a, hwe hunu se eye mega purified mineral water. Eye nsu a yetu ni baby pa. Asaso ni so se kroje. Se wonya mega purified mineral water bogu ubu a, wo see you manumunsupa. Mega mineral water de edanso. Esan say the modern technology so na ye. Ede na nkabia ni atri. Mega purified mineral water. Bacteria na mhenu aberem. Eye very hygienic. Obia di wadanse. Mega mineral water neatly packaged for 500 ml bottles mu. Na wani boswa na wokon donsio. Wobanya mega purified mineral water to bebia. To phone call Dodowa Amount Frotipa Junction. Ana fre 050 7055 409 ana 055 392 1088. Mega purified mineral water. Akona kono.
On the international front, let's move to Nigeria, where 1,800 inmates have escaped after a heavily armed gang attacked the prison in southeastern Nigeria using explosives. Correctional authorities said Monday's attack was one of the largest jailbreaks in West Africa. The attackers, who blasted their way into the Owerri prison in Imo State, also engaged guards in a gun battle while breaking out inmates. The National Correction Authority has said in a statement explaining that the assailants arrived in pickup trucks and buses before storming the facility. The governor of neighboring Abia State has imposed a night curfew in 2 towns to protect local residents, with direct reference to the prison attack. That ends our news bulletin at 6 here on Adoatv with me, Nafali Kwaku. Before we go, let's take a recap of our top stories. And the Vice President has visited the Most Holy Trinity Cathedral here in Accra. The leader and Minister for Parliamentary Affairs, Honorable Seichi Mensah Bonso, has expressed his displeasure on some members of the NDC being appointed by the Speaker of Parliament. St. Michael and All Angels Church have donated items worth 10,000 cedis to the Kolebu Teaching Hospital and the Kolebu Polyclinic. In sports, North Korea is set to miss Tokyo Olympics. News was proudly brought to you by Asatec Roofing Sheet and Cocoa Emigo Drinking Water, Blue City Ties and Accessories. Thanks for watching. Thanks for staying with us. You can log on to our website, adoanewsonline.com, for more stories. PM Ghana is up next. Stay with us.